everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Yummy Brown of Yommycrochetlogy, and today's tutorial is we will add this cute design in the edges of our bralette. And this is the second part of the video. The first video is linked in the description box below or in the card above. Please do check that one. And if you like my content that talks about crochet and styling our crochet pieces, please hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. I counted 9 rows from the inner or the last rows all the way in. I counted 9 rows and I put the stitch markers where the 9 rows is, and that's how I can tell that that's where I put my straps at the back. So before you will decide where to put the straps, make sure you fitted the top so you will know that that is enough for you, or that's perfect for you, the distance of your straps. Okay, in my case it's only 9 rows and I'm good with that. So I have here one of the straps done already. This is a non-functional buckle. So we will start at the tip of our bralette and attach your yarn there, and then make a chain of 55. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 55. So this is my 55 chain foundation for the straps, and we will change our hook into smaller size, which is 3, and then chain 2 and skip that 2 chains that you made and make a half double crochet in the third chain. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'm at the end of my row. I have to make half double crochets in them, and then in that stitch where your cup is, you have to insert your hook there and make a slip stitch, and then in the next stitch make a slip stitch again and turn your work. So that slip stitch in the cup serves as the turning stitch, and then single crochet into the first stitch of your straps. Okay, so 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we're at the end of this row now. We'll just have to finish it off with few single crochet to close the row, and make sure your last stitch should be at the top of your chain 2 or turning chain. Okay, and then that's the end of your straps row, and this time you can cut off your yarn. Make sure you leave longer tail so we can use that to stitch our straps at the back of our crop top. So this is the buckle. This is the buckle that we will be using, and this is non-functional. You just have to insert it to your straps before you attach the straps at the back of your bralette. So now, as I've mentioned before, we will use the tail of yarn to attach our straps at the back of your little crop top. So attach your straps at the back of your crop top you normally do, or whatever you're comfortable with in attaching 2 pieces of fabrics. Now we will design the edges of our crop top, okay, from this side all the way to the top of your bra until you reach on the other side here. Attach your yarn to the side where your double crochet single crochet pattern started, and then chain of 1, 2, 3, and then skip 3 stitches and insert your yarn into the third and make a double crochet, 2 double crochets in the same stitch. And then on the next stitch, make 3 double crochets. So that's 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, so we're starting the pattern here, and then on the stitch after that, make a 2 double crochets in the same stitch. So 2 double crochets, 3 double crochets, and 2 double crochets. And then chain of 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And skip 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And single crochet into the next stitches. That one there. You have to single crochet. So that's the beginning of your 7 single crochets. So that's 1. And then you have to single crochet into the next stitches. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's the last of your single crochets. Then chain of 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then skip 3. 1, 2, 3, and then again 2 double crochets in the same stitch after you skip 3 stitches. So 1, 2, and then 3 double crochets in the stitch after that. So 1, 2, and 3, and then 2 double crochets in the same stitch after that. So 1 and 2. Okay, and then chain 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4, and then skip 3. 1, 2, 3, and again go back to the pattern of single crochets. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so this is what the pattern looks like. Chain, then skip 3 stitches, and then 2 double crochets, 3 double crochets, 2 double crochets, and then chain 4, skip 3, single crochet 7 single crochets, and then chain 4, skip 3, and again go back to your double crochet fan design, and then skip 3, chain 4, and again your 7 single crochets. Okay, do that around your cup until you reach into the other side, this part here. So before we will end this row, I will show you how I did my pattern around the straps. Okay, so chain 4, skip 1, 2, 3, and then double crochet into that stitch here next to your strap. Okay, so 2 double crochet in the same stitch. So this is 1 and 2. So this is the strapped area, and then 3 double crochets in the next, 2 and 3, and then 2 double crochet after that. So 1 and 2. So I'm showing you this because I want you to do the pattern right in front of the straps. And then we're at the end of this row. This is my last fan or double crochet pattern. Just have to finish it off with 2 double crochets and then a chain of 3. 1, 2, and 3, and then slip stitch into the stitch after that, just like what we did in the beginning of this row. So this is the pattern. Okay, and now turn your work and proceed to second row of this pattern. Chain 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then in the first double crochet of your 7 double crochets, make a single crochet at the top of that. Okay, and then skip 1, 2, and 3, and then in the middle double crochet, make 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then chain 4, and then again 4 double crochets in the same stitch. So that's 1, 2, 3 and 4. 8 double crochets in the same stitch, and then in the last double crochet post from the previous round you have to single crochet at the top of that. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and then a chain of 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so we're here in the single crochet pattern, so you skip 3, 1, 2 and 3, and then on the 4th stitch insert your hook there and make a single crochet, and then chain 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And then if you've noticed, there's 2 strands of yarn at the bottom of your chain 4. This one here, this one, and this one. Okay, so there's 2 strands of yarn. Okay, that's a bit diagonal. You have to insert your hook there and make a slip stitch. Pull it through. Okay, and that's what a picot looks like. That's your first picot. Again, insert your hook in the same stitch and make a single crochet. So that's single crochet and chain of 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and find that 2 strands of yarn, this 2 at the bottom of your chain 4, that 2 there, and insert your hook like so and make a slip stitch. Pull that yarn all the way to the end. That's your second picot, and again single crochet in the same stitch and a chain of 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and again find that 2 strands of yarn at the bottom of your chain 4, these 2 here. Okay, you can see that, and then slip stitch there all the way to the end, and again single crochet in the same stitch, and there you go, you have 3 picots, 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, that's your picots. So we have the fan and the picot design, and then chain 4, 2, 3 and 4, and single crochet at the top of the first double crochet from the previous round, and then skip 3, 1, 2 and 3, and make a double crochet 4 times in that stitch. 1, 2 and 3, and then chain of 4, 4, and then chain 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and again another 4 double crochets at the top of your at the same stitch. 2, 3 and 4, and single crochet at the last double crochet of this fan. So this is what the pattern looks like. You have the fan. Okay, you have this fan here, which is 4 double crochets, chain 4 and 4 double crochets, and you also have the picot, 3 picots, this one here, and then again another fan. So you have to alternate that pattern until you reach at the other side of your little crop top. So we're here at the end of this row. I ended with a picot design, so chain 4 and single crochet at the top of the double crochet from the previous round, the first one, this one here. So you have the single crochet, and then skip 1, 2, 3, and then on the 3rd make a double crochet 4 times. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, and then chain of 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and again another 4 double crochets in the same stitch. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and single crochet at the last double crochet of the double crochets, and then chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and single crochet at the last stitch of this row. And you can snip off that yarn. this is what it looks like now. It's so cute and romantic, perfect for the Valentine's Day. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for staying with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and hope to see you again in my next tutorial. Goodbye.
You know I've been blind.